beautiful people, my name is Jane and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys the 5 types of men that I would avoid by all means. Now this video is not me telling anybody the kind of men they should be with. It's just basically me sharing the type of men that I feel like they take more from you than they give. And if you don't want that, or I'm just putting it out there. So take it, leave it, do with the information whatever you want. But these are the 5 types of men that I feel like are not the best people to be around. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the red subscribe button, turn on notifications so you know when I drop a new video, and give this video a like. Now let's get into it. The first one on my list is an unforgiving man. Now with an unforgiving man, you can never win with an unforgiving man. First, you know that you're not perfect. So there'll be times when you make mistakes. There'll be times when you do things that, might not really align with him. Because at the end of the day, you're still 2 different people, right? 2 different people from 2 different backgrounds coming together trying to make something work. So it's not going to just fit. There'll be times when it's going to be, so if you're with somebody that is unforgiving and then you cook a meal a certain way that he doesn't like, or, that doesn't go down well with him, and 2 years from now he's still talking about that time that you made that meal, and whenever he talks about it he gets really angry, he gets really riled up. Like, I don't think you're going to ever make any real progress with this type of person, to be honest. It's just 1 step forward, 3 steps back, because there's always something that he's angry about, that he's keeping malice about. There's just always something. And with this type of person, he always maximizes your flaws, your imperfections, and it can be really draining on the person that is in a relationship with them, right? So for me, this is like the first one on the list. Being with an unforgiving person it's too draining. Let me just put it that way. It's too draining. So that for me, that's number 1. Number 2 is the selfish man. The man that always puts himself first. The man that always has to be okay, only does things that are convenient for him. Like, it always has to be okay for him. Every other person comes last. Every other person comes after. Like, the problem with this type of man is that even when you're in a relationship, you often find yourself feeling alone, because you always have to fight your battles alone. You always have to face your troubles alone, because he's too into himself. He's too into, he can't come to see you because you know what, he's going to have to enter traffic, and for him that's a big deal. Anything that causes him discomfort, it doesn't matter what it means to you, or if it's going to be uncomfortable, he's just not going to do it, because he always has to put himself first, his needs first, his wants first. He always has to be very okay before that, even if you now start looking at you and saying, what do you need, or how can I do? So the selfish man is, I don't know whether there is a way to cope with this, but I noticed that selfish people often try to go for selfless people, because being with a selfless person kind of like diminishes, like you don't really get to see them, because you're the kind of person that gives and gives and doesn't expect to get anything in return. You don't notice them for what they really are. You don't see them for what they really are. So they often try to go for selfless people. And that's why you hear things like people saying, people with good hearts always end up hurt, right? That's not right. That's not cool. Because you have a good heart does not mean that. Because you're a giver does not mean that you shouldn't be given, right? Because you're somebody that knows how to love people, knows how to, put other people's needs first before your own, doesn't mean that you don't deserve the same things in return. So for me, basically, that's what I'm trying to say. So for a selfish man, he would prefer, they can't stand people like them. They can't stand selfish people like them. They don't like being in relationships with selfish people like them. They can smell selfish people from a mile away, and they don't like going close to them, because a selfish person knows what they know, so they don't like being with those kind of people. So if you're a selfless person, you're generous, you're a giver and all that, you should also open your eyes. Being good does not mean that every other person out there is going to be good to you. So if you want, so I'm just saying, just be careful, look out for these things so you don't end up hurt because you're a good person. It's very important. The third one is the entitled man. This man, everything in this world was put here for him. Everybody in this world were actually put here to serve him. Everything around this world happens for him, right? There's nothing, he can never show appreciation for anything. There's nothing in this world that, everything is just his. You go out of your way to do good things or to, try to make this person happy, they are not seeing your efforts. What they are seeing basically is what you're doing, what you're supposed to do for them. Everything is supposed to be that way. And when they feel like it's not enough, or when there's a little bit delay in what they want or what they want to get, they just feel like they kind of like spaz out, like, why? He's so entitled that he believes that everything is his right. Everything, you, your body, your soul, your mind, everything about you. This person is also a potential abuser. Everything that you have, everything that you are is his to do with whatever he wants to do with it. So an entitled man is a ticking time bomb. So if you're a man and you feel like women were put here to serve you, or even other men, other people were put here to serve you, you never find yourself wanting to do something for other people, but you expect every other person to do things for you, there's a problem. So being with an entitled person can be very draining, very, very draining. The fourth one on my list is the dishonest, disloyal, disrespectful man. I call it the 3Ds. Now, with a dishonest, disloyal person, this is a man that has no morals, no principles. Nothing is beneath him. His words don't mean anything, right? I mean, there were times when men would walk in and when men would say, I give you my word, and that will be enough. There was a time, I don't know about now, but I believe there was a time when a man's word meant something. If he walks up to you as a girl and he says, I give you my word, I'm going to do this, he tries to live up to that because his word means something. His word is his bond, right? So for a man that his word, he just says whatever to just get his way at a certain time, he will do whatever to get that can really be very draining. Like being with somebody that when they are talking to you, you don't know what to believe, you don't know who to believe, you're just listening to them and just hoping to God that, everything works, everything turns out well for everybody. That can be very draining. Being with somebody that you can't trust, being with somebody that you know does not have your back, being with somebody that you know is not loyal. Like whenever they leave the house, you just have this thing that you're just not comfortable. A disrespectful man that will talk to you, talk down at you, whether in public, in private. Now, I don't think anybody deserves these 3Ds. I don't think anybody deserves these kind of men, right? So for me, that's a no-no. That's not the right kind of man to be around. Now, the last one is the manipulator. Yes, this one is also aka potential abuser. Now, a manipulator would kill your morale, would kill your self-confidence, would kill your self-esteem. Let me elaborate. Now, this is the kind of man that wants to control you. He wants to control your dressing. You wear what he wants you to wear. You make the type of hair he wants you to make. You sit the way he wants you to sit. You go out when he wants you to go out. You come back when he wants you to come back. He basically runs your life. And the worst types of manipulators are the ones that do all these things but still manage to make it look like it's your choice. You're doing it because you want to do it. Even though he's the one driving it, he's still making you feel like, you're the one deciding this, you're the one. That person is a potential abuser because the day it stops working for him, the day you stop and say, wait a minute, is this really what I want? That's the day trouble. That's the day yawa will gas. That's the day there will be trouble. So being with this person is not the easiest thing to do. So this can be very draining and this can be potentially dangerous for you and for everybody around you. So for me, these are the 5 types of men that are really dangerous and really not so healthy to be around or to be in a relationship with, especially being in a relationship with. So the first one is an unforgiving man. The second one is the selfish man. The third one is the entitled man. The fourth one is the dishonest, disloyal, and disrespectful man. And the last one is the manipulator, aka potential abuser. So if there are other ones that I missed that I did not include in this list, please do well to comment in the comment section and let me know the type of men that you feel like everybody out there should avoid, not just women in relationships, but also friendships as well. These are the type of people that you should, not really be around. And these are the type of people that you should try not to be. And, nobody's perfect, or at least knowing you for flaws, but knowing your flaws and being determined to do better will go a long way in giving all of us a very good, fulfilled, and happy life. So thank you guys for watching this video, and don't forget to tell me the ones that I missed, the ones that I did not include in this list in the comment section. I'll probably do another video on the 5 types of women that you need to avoid. So stay tuned for that one as well. And please give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video. Share it with other people that you feel like they should see it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.